Hello everybody and welcome back. Omega Given here. We have a new rotation, meaning more, maybe some new lore, maybe some old lore just rehashed, and we are going to go over it. So this time we have the rigorous Toiling rotation. Sounds like a lot of toiling of doing some chores and such. There are some who don't know how to rest. To them, rest only comes when the work is done. Hands moving quickly, their inner sight showing them what needs to be done. Be wary. To be grasped by such intuition can lead to downfall. Interesting. So, doing a lot of stuff, it might lead to something that's not so good. Alright, but this is the cosmetic rotation. Rotates every 2 weeks, stuff like that. So, and I'll keep tuning. We have a lot of announcements at the end of this video. So yeah, keep tuning for that. But here we are, the rigorous toiling update. It looks like we got some minor clothes, some catching clothes. Ooh, and some other interesting fun stuff. Alright, let's read through these guys. I think this is the novice miner. Or yeah, miner amateur. Yes, this is an old one. This is an old one. It's like very old, I think. A great many souls ventured into the dark in the search of riches, but in the void of a bejeweled stone, they became lost and transfixed into the hunt. Miners scrounge the dirt and rocks to seek valuable commodities. The tire of a once prosperous explorer is reduced to tatters. As such, would befit the hunters in the depth. I kind of like that. It's very poetic for like a miner. No bias there. Maybe I do. I like mining a lot more. A deep delver. Ooh, I actually like this one. This has a lot of lore behind it, or not a lot, but like some good lore. A trip into the deep has always been dangerous. Despite the amount of close calls and desperate returns to the surface, miners always came back to the dark. Something the deep called to them. A place in which they would eventually find no return. Which is kind of interesting, because so it means that there's a lot of people that went in the deep that never came back up. So that might be the hint of these people, these miners, going down and either building the combat trials, or who knows, doing something else. Because, I feel like there would be more intricacies with the combat trials of how those are built with the Township. But hey, it's just my opinion, and you guys can come to your own conclusions. The Fickle Sweeper. So I don't think we have any new things. I think all of these are old. But okay. The Fickle Sweeper. In a town so broadly populated, keeping things tidy is often a challenge. Individuals with a particularly keen interest in the organization and upkeep of the grounds made this their duty. Their work would unfortunately be underappreciated by the many who traipsed through town. However, all that drove them was the quiet satisfaction of a job well done. It could be argued that these townfolk preserved the original ideals of the town more than any other. So that's pretty good there. All right, what else do we have? So those are like the three main things. I love these. I like the lore behind this rotation. Much more fun. Assortment of Stadius shirts bundle. Ooh, got some pretty cool looking shirts. I think these might be new. I don't know. I don't recognize these ones. Turning page by page, the words and images began to coalesce into laws, rules, and practices. On hardwood floors, they find themselves muttering excitedly at the work laid before them. Chapter after chapter of studies written with diligence, they absorb them. At the center of all this hall lays the accumulation of these studies, a model full of possibilities, wonder, and somewhere in its core the most sought-after answer. But for now they cast their gaze back into words of predictions and theories, for that is where it must start. Now that's interesting stuff. This is definitely new. I don't feel like I've ever read this one. And I've read a lot of lore twice over, maybe 3 times over. That is very curious. And it's not too expensive. I might get this because I like this colored one and this one. This is a really cool one. So it's kind of like these township people, or if these guys are of the town, or if maybe these aren't. Maybe these are just people from afar, or like scholars. They just studied a lot of theories and stuff. It doesn't really allude to anything about the big bad or any other downfall of such. Just people that like to just read and research. So that's kind of interesting. Very interesting. All right, we got the villager jacket lights, a lightweight adorned with a steady metallic trim. This jacket was popular amongst individuals involved with clandestine activities, and served a more style over function. Nice, kind of like the rogue kind of guy. A leather shoulder brace, workers in the town carried lumber and heavy pieces of equipment across the landscape in many ways. Doing this proved to be quite taxing on the shoulders, so they often downed this simple brace to alleviate some of the pressure. All right, and we got some cool wrist things. Fashionable garment. Originates from the foreign nobilities and was well accepted in the town. There's a lot of signs that there's like a lot of foreign people that come through the town to do like festivals and such. But yeah, an older set of styles originating from the fringes of the land. To wear these styles means to embrace and exercise control of one's hair. As the style was practiced, many preferred to have their hair braided by another person. The quiet rumination resonates the calm of an older time. Good hairstyles if you want to go and get some nice hairstyles. Actually, those are really cool hairstyles. Really cool braided hairstyles. I like that. Beards of the hard wearing. I like it. Tough and sturdy facial hairstyles that bound to make anyone wearing them feel as though they can do and finish any job, no matter how strenuous it may be. Solid if you like beards. I'm not really a beard guy. Hence that. All right, but that's what we have this time around. I like it. We got a lot of studious people, and we got a lot of minor stuff. I like it. All right. Just a little bit of announcements on the channel. We are going to probably be pushing an announcement kind of trailer out for a server that I might be starting up. I just got to get some good footage for it and everything, which might take some time. But you guys can hop on my Discord, and you can... Actually, I got two Discord. I got my Omega Given Discord, and I have the Discord for the server already made. I'm still trying to work out the roles and how it's going to work so people can join. It's not a public server. Like, you can't just join on your own. You have to request to join, and you also have to submit your thing to me so I can, add you in. So it just kind of helps get rid of the griefers, the people that really don't care too much, and it makes it a lot easier to monitor who's on and who's not, because we're going to do a lot of fun stuff. Yeah, we got a lot of hinting going on of what it might be, just something with a king, so that's as much as I'll go. If you guys enjoy this kind of stuff, like and subscribe, do all that kind of stuff. We love a Township Tale, and we play a lot of other games, so yeah, I'll see you all around. Bye bye.